Hey guys, I'm here today with my February favorites. I do not have a ton of favorites this month because I did go almost 2 weeks of the month without wearing any makeup. My skin was just in bad condition. I was just letting it breathe, heal, all that jazz. So I don't have a lot of like really super intense makeup, but I do have a few things that are really great favorites and I am really excited about them. So let's just get started. First off, I am going to say, I'm not going to go into detail. It's not the whole palette, but it is three shades. First off, Bonbon, Peanut Butter, and Nougat. Bonbon is a gorgeous kind of rose gold, orangey gold. Peanut Butter is a matte kind of orangey brown, and Nougat is like a pink flesh tone color that is a really great blending out color. Stay tuned for my 1 month 1 palette update, so I'll go more into detail about the whole palette, but those three shades I have loved so much. Next up is a blush. It's one of the blushes I'm using in my little makeup basket right now. It's the Dior Rosy Glow Blush. And I'm not saying this specific blush, but it's these really cool tone hot pinks. This one, Bobbi Brown Pale Pink, Smashbox Radiance, and Tarte also has one. And I've featured the Tarte one in favorites before. It was a limited edition set, the mini, but I'm sure they have it. But anything that is about this color, it just gives you this like really lively, fresh look about yourself. It brightens up your face. And the other day when I was wearing this in a video, I got a ton of compliments on my makeup along with some of those shadows I just featured. But it's been, you know, I like those kind of neutral brown, like brown, those kind of tones. Those are my favorites. But when I wear something like this, it's a nice change of pace, and I really have enjoyed it. And I'm glad I am doing these baskets, or it would have just sat in my makeup drawers. Okay, since I did go a little bit of time without doing makeup, I never skimp on my brows. So if I'm typically not wearing makeup, I'll pull out this, which is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I leave it in my bathroom in one of my drawers, and it's my, if I'm not going to do a face of makeup, I do this. You've all seen it, I'm sure. It's the little brow gel. But if you've never tried this and you typically do not use a brow gel, don't be put off by this, because to me, I mean, it works like that, but this is more of a coverage than, I mean, it deposits color and it has fibers, but to me the fibers, you don't see anything as more of, it's like a thickening substance. It's like, I don't want to say it's like a pomade, but it's like an easy to use brow pomade, because it gives you a little bit of hold and it thickens up the brows, but it deposits color. And since it's so tiny, it's so easy to get in there and fill it in. If you need a lot of help with your brows, like you need to fill in and draw a lot of stuff, I don't know if you could get away with just using this, but even if you need to do some filling in, I use this because it just, the way it adheres to the skin, and it's just, I love it. It is like my everyday easy go-to. And I watched somebody's video the other day and they mentioned Hard Candy has a dupe for this. So when I run out of this, I will definitely be trying the Hard Candy and see if it's as good, because I mean, this lasts a really long time, but I would love something less expensive. And I do wear the shade Medium Deep. Okay, for lips. Last month I mentioned I was really loving MAC Angel because it's that pale, kind of cool tone baby pink, so it's like just a little bit of color to your lips, but nothing too in your face, because most of my lip colors are pretty natural. And I was sticking in my drawers, and the Tarte Lip Surgence Natural Lip Tint in Perky, I had used this before and really loved it, and I pulled it back out. It's a little, it's seen better days. This was in one of those holiday gift sets a few years ago, so I don't know if it was limited edition or if they always have it, but it has a lot of shine. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. There you go. To me, this is like a more rosy version of MAC Angel. It is very similar. I'll swatch them to compare, but this has more of that rosy tone to it, where MAC Angel is just a little more pale pink nude. And I've really been enjoying Perky. Okay, there's MAC Angel. and there is Perky. So this looks like it has a little more coral, but I guess that's where I'm getting the rosiness. But they provide a very similar look. This is just a little bit different. But to me, this is such an easy grab on and go. It gives you that glossy look, but it's in a lip form. This one's not as grab and go now that the cap's all busted. But I've really enjoyed that. If you have this, pull it back out and give it some attention. Excuse me. And then I have 2 lip balms. You can tell it's been winter. I finished off one of my lip balms that was in my 15 and 15. So I pulled out another one, and this is, it's a little old. It needs to be used up. It's the LUSH Honey Trap Lip Balm. I've used it before, and I always love it. It's a thick balm. It's going to look kind of gross. It smells amazing. It smells kind of like a chocolatey honey. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so thick. And when I put it on, it leaves like a matte look on your lips behind. And it's like a film. I don't like my lip balms to feel oily and greasy. I want them to feel thick because it sticks around on the lips longer. And I can just feel it, and it stays on my lips so long. It tastes so good. It smells so good. It has really helped my lips. The lip balm I was using before was not as moisturizing as this, and I have been enjoying it. And I just leave this by my bathroom sink. Every time I'm in the bathroom, wash my hands, I apply lip balm afterwards. It's just a habit. And then this I picked up fairly recently with some Birchbox points, and I didn't have to pay for it. It's the Malin and Goetz lip moisturizer. I have never tried this, but a lot of people rave about it. I had always wanted to try it. I had enough Birchbox points to get it for free because I also had like some kind of anniversary code. I love this, and when I first opened it, it's like a clear substance. So I was thinking, oh no, it's going to be like an oily kind of lip balm. You know, I just said I don't like them. Let me see. But it's like I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say, it's like a lubricant. It kind of leaves this like film, but it's not thick. So it just leaves kind of this moisture layer behind. I don't know. I have really, really enjoyed it, and I like the squeeze tube, that it's not a pot. I'm not having to dip my hands into it. It is just, I mean, it leaves like a tacky feeling, but to me, I like that in a lip balm because it leaves sticking around. You know what I mean? Okay, and then last but not least, for one of my favorites, I do actually have a fail. I've never had one of those. This is the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. I've had this for a minute. I just haven't pulled it out and ever got around to using it. Anyways, I ran out of my makeup remover, so I went into my hoard of products because the Origins oil I had to take a break from. And this, there's one part I don't like about it. It is a cream, and you just apply it to your skin when your skin is dry, full makeup, really massage it in, get your muslin cloth, you know, lukewarm, wring it out, and, you know, remove your makeup. This is rosemary, chamomile, cocoa butter, and eucalyptus essential oil. I love how my face feels when I'm removing my makeup with this. It feels so good. It's not irritating. I don't feel like it's bad for my skin. I really feel like it has helped the texture of my skin, but it doesn't remove waterproof mascara completely. I always notice I have some left over. It removes a really good chunk of it. So if you are not a waterproof mascara wearer and you just wear a ton of eye makeup, it's going to remove it. It removes it beautifully, but it doesn't remove all of my waterproof mascara. So I do have to use a little bit of another cleanser for that, and it's okay. It's not a make it or break it. But just for general makeup remover, I think this is wonderful stuff. And I know Birchbox, because I'm like all into the Birchbox points now, carries this. So if you have any points and you've ever been curious about it, I definitely think it is worth picking up. And in the future, I would probably definitely purchase it again. I just do wish it removed my waterproof mascara. Okay, and lastly, for my fail, This is a Julie G nail color in the shade Love Potion. It's what I've been wearing on my nails lately. And I have really been into these kind of colors, I mean always, but especially lately. And it is very hard to get a good one. My nails look really bad right now, so this is what it looks like on the nails. But it is it is hard for a color like this to be perfect, I do realize. But I have heard people raving about Julie G nail polish forever. I did not like how it went on. I didn't like anything about it. It was the most streaky, gloopy, just hard to apply nail polish. I guess if I hadn't heard so many raves about it, I mean, it's not really expensive, but I have to say, if you're looking for a shade like this, do not get the Julie G Love Potion. I've been wanting the Nails Inc Bamboo White, the Victoria Beckham color, and I thought this would satisfy it, but it hasn't. I have a Nordstrom note, so I got the Bamboo White for $5, so I'm excited about that. But this is a downer for me, so there's your blooper. Okay, so that is all for my February favorites. If you guys have been loving anything exciting, let me know down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!